Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. Cryptocurrency Blockchain Aggregated News Show on YouTube. You're gonna see drinking. Look, smoking. Look, swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come in 3. Look, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You're now about to witness with your very own eyes the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. All right, everybody. Look, we got some onboardings. Oh, yeah, we got some onboardings. So let's get right to it. It's good to be with you today. Good to start the week with you today. All right, everybody. Let's get to some onboardings and stuff. So, look, onboard number 1. Well, you know who they be. You know who they are. You know how they do. You know how they be. You know how they get down. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. So look, Chainlink with another one. Just another one in the bag. So Chainlink onboards ChainSwap this time. ChainSwap's going to use Chainlink's CCIP for something, so we're going to read about that. Bye. And then IOTA helps the EU and UK to do trade. You remember the UK was part of the EU-ish at one point, and then there was the Brexit. That's when Britain exited the EU. And so IOTA is going to help, ease a little friction in trade, and we're going to talk about that. And then, bang, finally, 21 shares. So this is number 2 for Solana. 21 shares files, bang, for a Solana ETF here in America. We are going to read about that. And then we're going to do the shout-outs and daily summary as per usual. So it's good to be with you all. Let's get right into it. Bang! You know how we do. And then we head on over here. We do a little bang. Then we head on over here. We do a little bit of refresh. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. Price of Bitcoin, $62,830. Well, now it's $62,906. So look. Some gains since the last 2 seconds there. All right, $62,906. When I left you last time, we're at $61,598. We have gone up. What's this? $1,318. Bang! We're rich. $1,318. So, nothing much to talk about on the macro level, so let's just proceed how we normally go. All right, top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. Top 10, you know who they are. The usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, Solana, USDC, XRP, Toncoin, Dogecoin, and Cardano holding on the number 10. Let's look at the market moves of the day. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. What's going on here? It was just all green a minute ago, like just before I started this, and now it's all kind of red on the 24-hour. Anyway, single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down to single digits up to single digits down. All right, let's see what the total market cap is. Whoops, 1 second. Total market cap is $2.31 trillion. When I left you last time, we're at $2.29 trillion. So we've gone up $0.02 trillion. Let's see what the 24-hour volume is. Daggone it, way down here still. Actually, since we went up a couple grand there, I thought, I was hoping we'd have been, you know me, guys, if we're not at 100 billion, well, fuck, it's just a bunch of bullshit. So look, we're at $59.48 billion. When I left you last time, we're at $59.64 billion. We have gone up, down $0.16 billion. All right, let's get to the stories. Bang! It's Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Oh, my son, you've got a blockchain. No data on it, and it's such a pain. You're looking down. You're looking sad and blue. Don't worry, son. Calm down. Call Chainlink. Yes. They'll come to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Always to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue once again. Another onboarding for Chainlink. Yeah, you know how they do. You know how they be. You know how they get down. And so Chainlink powers ChainSwap secure cross-chain swaps with CCIP integration. So that's the cross-chain interoperability protocol. You all know what I think about Chainlink. Chainlink is amazing. Chainlink is basically infrastructure at this point. Something like 90% of DeFi price feeds come from Chainlink. And then the CCIP things allows chains to talk or exchange data and stuff. So, it's Chainlink to the rescue. So let's check it out. ChainSwap has successfully integrated Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol, the CCIP, to enable secure and seamless cross-chain swaps. This collaboration has resulted in over 10 million in transaction volume and nearly 2,000 unique wallet users in just 4 months. Excuse me. ChainSwap recently upgraded its capabilities in a new development by successfully integrating Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol, otherwise known as the CCIP. In the last 4 months, this collaboration has become home to $10 million worth of transaction volume, engaging nearly 2,000 unique wallet users. Noteworthy, this collaboration has been employed across several major blockchains, including Ethereum, Arbitrum, Polygon, Avalanche, Optimism, and Base. Bang! You know, this CCIP thing is huge. It's huge. It's infrastructure. With security being the utmost priority in cross-chain transactions, ChainSwap has been captivated by Chainlink's paramount security measures. Chainlink CCIP boasts a level 5 cross-chain security rating, backed by the robust risk management network. This network acts as a secondary validation layer, detecting and preventing any malicious activity that might endanger investor funds. Well, you know we don't like our funds being endangered. Look, since integrating Chainlink CCIP, ChainSwap has experienced a significant growth. It has undergone a number of audits, for which it has acquired a passing grade, gaining great trust amongst investors. This, coupled with the inherent security of CCIP, has positioned ChainSwap at the forefront as a preferred choice for users seeking secure cross-chain swaps. Another benefit besides CCIP's robust security measures is that Chainlink CCIP simplifies cross-chain token transfers through pre-built secure smart contracts. These contracts handle all the complexities of burning, minting, locking, and unlocking tokens across different blockchains, easing the process for developers and users. Yes, one click and you're good to go. Additionally, as Crypto News Flash earlier reported, Chainlink CCIP enables smart contracts to execute complex cross-chain operations swiftly. It simply allows the transfer of value alongside a set of instructions or how to utilize that value upon reaching its destination chain. And that's the beauty of smart contracts. I've always told you guys, smart contracts, honestly, are one of the best, my favorite things about blockchain. I told you my family, we own import-export companies. You know, I'm Jamaican, right? And my family, we have ranches back in Jamaica, and we grow sugarcane and mangoes. And we export it. And with smart contracts, this is what I'm talking about. You'll be able to do stuff, and things will, you know, through a smart contract, and they will automatically, the instructions will automatically. So, for instance, if my family sends, a ton of mangoes to someone in America, right? Because we export to America. Well, as soon as those mangoes reach the dock in Miami, there could be a chip inside the container with GPS coordinates. And once the GPS coordinates are reached, boom, automatically we get paid, right? So there's, no one can rip you off, right? If you send something and they decide not to pay you. Smart contracts are really amazing. They're really, really amazing, especially as, as far as I'm concerned, for import-export. All right. So ChainSwap is really working hard to be the front runner of a cross-chain hub for all ecosystems by employing new developments. A highly anticipated development is the Telegram trading bot, which is in its final stage and will enable users to handle trades directly within the Telegram messaging app. Oh, really? Okay. This innovative piece will significantly enhance user experience while maintaining transactions' secure and seamless nature. Furthermore, ChainSwap has taken a step forward by hosting its own USDC liquidity pairs, which will significantly improve the speed of cross-chain transactions while continuing to utilize the Chainlink CCIP. By integrating Chainlink CCIP, ChainSwap has established itself as a leader in secure and efficient cross-chain token swaps. The platform's focus on user experience, adding to the robust security and flexibility offered by CCIP, paves the way for a future of seamless and trustworthy cross-chain transactions. As financial institutions continue to dig deep into the blockchain landscape, the need for robust compatibility becomes fundamental. CCIP emerges as the front runner. I told you, it is the front runner. It is. That's not just hype. All these blockchains are solutions looking for a problem. CCIP is actually a solution to many problems. So CCIP emerges as a front runner, offering a secure and seamless movement of tokens and data across blockchains. Bang! So Chainlink hodlers, well, there you go. Another daggone onboarding. I'll tell you, Chainlink is so important. It's like infrastructure now. It's like infrastructure. We read the other day that the DTCC, JP Morgan and them are testing Chainlink for banking. We read about BlackRock testing Chainlink to, what were they going to tokenize something? Hold on, let me look. All right, BlackRock tested them to tokenize, what was that shit? Where was that? Anyways, like tokenized funds or something like this. I don't remember where we read that. Anyways, so Chainlink is loved by any organization that's trying to be fully FATF compliant, Financial Action Task Force compliant, fully within certain standards of security. And like I've said here for a long time, Chainlink is infrastructure. Chainlink is infrastructure. And if you're a Chainlink hodler, well, don't be afraid to accumulate more. Just my opinion. Bang! Let's get on to the next story. Bang! IOTA. All right, let me have a sip while we wait for the bang, man. All right. IOTA's TLIP revolutionizes EU-UK trade post-Brexit, enhancing efficiency and compliance. So you guys all know that the UK used to be part of the European Union, right? For most parts, except they kept their British pound, but other than keeping the pound, they were getting integrated, and then they left. And so, the EU's got a lot of rules you got to be compliant with. People complain about them. EU has this law that a banana can only have certain amount of angle on it. Like, they really get granular, right? And so anyway, so for the British to now trade with the EU, well, now you got to meet the EU compliance standards. And so IOTA's TLIP is going to help with this process. Enhance the efficiency and compliance. All right. Let's check it out. IOTA-based TLIP is revolutionizing trade between the EU and the UK post-Brexit, allowing trading partners to share data in real time and cut their administrative costs. In one case study, UK logistics firm Mobius has been leveraging TLIP to ship poultry from Poland to the UK, creating a digital pipeline that combines consignment and transport info for all key stakeholders. Oh, is this another smart contract thing? Should be. Sounds like it. Anyway, we'll see. So a lot has been said about the UK's exit from the EU, including studies that have found that Brexit cost the UK 126 billion annually. Honestly, let me tell you, UK leaving the EU, that was the stupidest thing ever. That was so stupid. That was stupid. Anyways, it even cost former Prime Minister David Cameron his job. However, chaos creates opportunities, and one that emerged from Brexit was for the UK to develop one of the world's most advanced digital trade borders. Many solutions have been developed, and IOTA is at the heart of one of the most advanced, TLIP. TLIP, or the Trade and Logistics Information Pipeline, is a digital infrastructure built on IOTA that enables seamless, cost-effective, and real-time data sharing between various participants in the global supply chains. TLIP is already in use in various sectors, including sustainable supply chain solutions via the virtual watchtower, trade finance solutions, and maritime transformation in partnership with the EU, as Crypto News Flash reported. So the solution is now powering the post-Brexit EU-UK trade, cutting costs, enhancing processes, and saving thousands of hours that were otherwise wasted on slow and inefficient processes. Right? Just, you want to ship something from one country to another, man. You want it fast, easy. I've told you the stories about my family, right? I just told you we ship mangoes and sugarcane here. Yeah, but do you know the mangoes, we actually pick them 6 months in advance. Yeah, so when you see a mango that's here in America, if it came from my family's farm, if it's a Jamaica mango, probably came from my family, or I think there's like 4 other families, probably came from one of our farms. Yeah, that mango was actually picked 6 months ago. It's called ripening off the vine, right? So you pick it, but it still gets ripe off the vine. And because the reason they pick them so early is because it takes months to get clearance to send those mangoes here to America, right? But with things like this and the last story I read to you, with smart contracts, you can bypass a lot of the bullshit. Plus, there's a lot of corruption. So you got to pay this guy, you got to pay this bribe and that bribe, right? And so with smart contracts and stuff, you'll cut out all that bribery business. So, that's part of the, when you're doing business in a third world country, that's part of the costs. You should hear my uncles talk about the bribes they got to pay out, right? Anyways, that's how it works in third world countries, though. So TLIP is just the solution for this challenge. Its digital infrastructure, built on IOTA, facilitates real data exchange for users, who include government agencies. TLIP powers poultry shipments in the UK. All right, so let's check out these poultry shipments. So in a recent blog post, the IOTA Foundation discussed one of the use cases of TLIP in the transport of poultry from Poland to the UK. Sheldon, UK-based logistics firm Mobius Technology, and the Institute of Export and International Trade manage the process. Typically, border officials must counter-check declaration information against the consignment for every shipment into the UK. This tends to take time. And for companies transporting perishable goods, like Mobius Poultry from Poland, this can be particularly problematic. It's true. If the goods don't move, they rot. They get rotten, right? They get rotten. And tossed at At worst, the goods spoil and are tossed at a total loss to all parties, while at best, they get downgraded to pet food, also costing the party sizable gains. So Mobius is leveraging TLIP in a pilot program on 6 consignments of its poultry daily to send information to border agencies on their details, such as timing, routes, and expected time of arrival. These details are checked before the consignment arrives at the border, ensuring an expedited clearing process. So they already tell them, well, what's coming, what's in it, it's all verified on the other end. So once they get to the border, boom, it's expedited. They get to go right through, right? And that's the beauty of this kind of thing. And like the smart contract stuff, like all that is handled in the contract. I think it sounds like this, all that is handled in TLIP. So once the product gets there, there doesn't need to be all these inspections and new paper signed and bullshit. It's just, all right, we've already got the documents. It's already been verified. All right, take the shipment and take it to market, right? So it ensures a expedited clearing process, which is a big deal. which is a big deal. You want your product to market fresh, right? Blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's read this. IOTA says TLIP acts as a digital pipeline that collates consignment and transport information for each shipment, right? It's already there. All the info's there, making it accessible to relevant stakeholders who have permission to view the data. This provides two key benefits: interoperability and trust. So this pilot will run until the end of September before it's expanded. So this is going to be expanded. Look, IOTA hodlers, bang! Until it's expanded into the first commercial EU-UK road freight platform. So there you go, IOTA hodlers. Another onboarding. Bang! Government contracts. You know how I feel about government contracts. They're the best. They're the best. Because once you get one, well, they last forever. Right? Because no government employee wants to change it. Right? Maybe things fuck up and they get in trouble. So they just, right? Government employees just, all right, well, this is what we're using. This is what we're using, right? So look, by cutting through the complex web of international trade logistics, TLIP now not only enhances operational efficiencies, but also provides access to trusted supply chain data to support and even automate checks on compliance with evolving standards of exactly, automate that shit. So commented Jens Munk Lund Nielsen, whoa, head of global trade and supply chain at IOTA Foundation. Bang! So that's great. We don't talk about price here. But IOTA hodlers, and that's key. That's key. That's key. And it's stuff like this. This might be helping out the EU-UK stuff, but yeah, well, this can be expanded out into any bilateral relationship amongst countries, right? Right? You can. This could be used for, French in Egypt, France in Egypt trade. This could, any two countries, any bilateral partnership, and so this has a lot of legs. This is a solution to a real problem, enhancing the speed with which goods are shipped and, verified and sent off to market. This is great news, great news, great news. And IOTA hodlers, again, just like I just told those Chainlink hodlers, wow, don't be afraid to accumulate. Just my opinion. Not financial advice, just my opinion, though. This is big, right? This is a government contract between the EU and the UK. You know what I'm saying? When smart money gets here, when smart money gets to come to the crypto market, what I mean is the big investors, the big banks, the big hedge funds and everything. Yeah, well, they're going to buy IOTA up. They're going to be investing in IOTA heavy. Right? Remember, they're just not allowed yet. I mean, well, that's not really true because in the Europe, they do have MICA regs, and they just kicked in, yesterday. Oh, yeah, so happy MICA regs day, EU. Yeah, that was yesterday. MICA regs are officially in full place. And, so now corporations can now start buying crypto, trading in crypto, and stuff like that. And, crypto, forget the word crypto, but these companies, these distributed ledger technology services provider companies, well, they're just companies. IOTA's not a company. It's actually a foundation, but same kind of shit. Not really, but sort of. And the rest of these are just companies. And so you want to, just like the real world, you look for companies that are successful. Companies that have contracts, onboardings. If you're providing a service and no one's using it, well, you're not a successful company. Whereas things like IOTA, Chainlink, right? These are successful companies, right? Being used by governments, Fortune 500s. That's what you want to be invested in. Let me tell you something. 99% of this crypto crap is going to go to zero one day. Yeah, no one's going to invest in a lot of this shit. A lot of this shit is just what are called solutions looking for a problem. Do you know that most companies that come out, not just in crypto, but just in the world in general, usually say, well, I have a solution to a problem, right? But really all they're doing is doing the same thing that's already done, but just they're doing it a different way. So in other words, you get your account numbers here. Well, if you use my product, you'll get it this way. Yeah, but as a company, I'm like, well, this is fine. The way I'm doing it now is good enough. And that's what you're going to find about a lot of these blockchain distributed ledger technology services providers is that they've got a fancy blockchain and it does all this and that. But when they approach industry and say, hey, I've got this great new solution for you guys, industry goes, we're good. We're already good. You see? So, and IOTA is one that actually is a solution to a problem. People want to use it. People want to use Chainlink. People want to use IOTA, right? People want to use VeChain. Those are solutions to real problems, right? And so I guess what I'm just saying, again, I guess I'll just repeat myself. If you're an IOTA hodler, well, don't be afraid to accumulate. Buying. All right. And then finally, what we got here? Oh, 21 shares. Right. So here we go. So 21 shares files for Solana ETF in the U.S. following VanEck's lead. And so here we go. Here's another application. From what it sounds like, from what the experts, like kind of some of the experts I've read, they kind of don't think that it's going to be approved. But, a Solana ETF. Well, there's no point in applying because maybe you do get approval, right? And so that looks like, well, that's what 21 shares is about. They're like, yeah, we're going to apply too. Yeah, well, what can they do? What's the worst they can do? Just say no, right? So, right, might as well give it a shot. And so 21 shares doing that. So we're going to read this quick because you all know what an ETF is, and it's just for Solana. So there's not really much to fucking talk about here. I really could just read the title to you. And all right, there you go, guys. That's the story. But we'll read on just in case there's any sort of chicken in here. In line with VanEck's filing for the first Solana ETF in the U.S., as reported earlier by CNF, 21 Shares has also submitted an application for Solana ETF in the U.S. The 21 Shares Core Solana ETF aims to provide investors with a convenient and cost-effective method to gain exposure to Solana without directly investing in the cryptocurrency. This breaking news highlights... Whoops, sorry, guys. Whoops. What's going on here? All right. This breaking news highlights how 21 Shares' application for a Solana ETF in the U.S. follows VanEck's recent lead. As addressed by Colin Brown in a recent tweet, the move underscores growing optimism for a Solana ETF amidst evolving crypto regulatory dynamics. Brown explained that VanEck's decision to file for a Solana ETF is grounded in the belief that Solana's native token functions similarly to other digital commodities like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You guys know what I think about that already. Paralleling the role of Ether on the Ethereum network, Solana is utilized for paying transactions, fees, and computational services on the Solana blockchain. Key information on the 21 Shares filing. So in this article, we discuss the key aspects in detail of 21 Shares filing a registered statement with the SEC for a new exchange-traded fund focused on Solana. All right, so y'all know how ETFs work, but I'll just read it anyway for anyone who's new or you don't know how an ETF works. Investment objective. The ETF aims to track the performance of Solana, adjusted for the trust's expenses and liabilities. Operational structure. 21 Shares uses an LLC, sponsors the trust. U.S. LLC sponsors the trust with CSE Delaware Trust Company. All right, we're getting into too much detail here. Hold on. Shares are created and redeemed by authorized participants depositing cash, with Solana being transferred in and out of the trust in blocks of 10,000 shares. Public offering. The ETF's shares will be offered to the public with initial seed creation basket purchase at $50 a share. So if you want in, it's going to cost you $50 a share. Market context. This filing by 21 Shares follows VanEck's. Same one. So bang, there you go. So I just, it's whatever, man. You all know what an ETF is. And so this is an ETF, exchange-traded fund. A fund is just a basket of assets. And in this case, the basket contains only Solana. And so this is another opportunity to see an investment vehicle being made. And like what I've told you before, we need altcoin investment vehicles being made, right? All around the world. Well, not all around the world, but I mean, in countries that are starting out in their sort of crypto journey, it all starts with Bitcoin, right? And then Ethereum. Okay, but what about the rest? And so that's what we want to see. We want to see ETFs in Solana, Chainlink, whatever, Morpheus, whatever, just whatever. And we more than just that. We want to see options contracts, swaps, and everything with these things. And so it'll all take time, but it's all coming together. The investment vehicles are being built slowly, but being built, and we're on our way. All right, so look, let's get to the shout outs. Bang. What we got here? All right, where's the brother? We're going to do it quickly. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. This is me arguing with some... Yeah, today in America, the Supreme Court came out with this ruling. So I had to argue with some people about it. Not argue, I just telling the truth, motherfucker. All right, so let's get to our boys, though. Bang! Universal Misanthrope. Lever with the Sea Brother, holding down our insurance scene in Central Europe. Grill Master, Security Master of CB News. Lever with the Sea Brother. Bang! We're going to just go through the shout-outs quickly today. Andrew Richada, the Enforcer. Oh, the Enforcer. Well, prices are going up, so I guess you're a little bit of break now. A little bit of break now, hey, brother. Good for you, good for you. Andrew Richada, the Enforcer. And when he comes to see you, he's got one thing to say to you. Bang! Settle down. Why? Because the juice is worth the squeeze. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! It's Royal Charles. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Look. Where you at, brother? You coming? There you are. Bang! He was like hiding a little bit there. Binium, Truffle Pig. Whoops. How did you get back again? Twitter's acting up, man. Twitter is acting up heavy. Gone. All right. Binium, Truffle Pig. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! 007, son of a bitch. Bang! Whoop. Bang! 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 Got you wrong, Kez. You son of a bitch. Got you wrong, Kez, once again. Not much to say, brother. Good to see you again. See you in the chat. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Right? Not much macro or anything to talk about right now. All right, that's everybody, man. Oh, there we go. My brother from the multiverse. Robbie Hardaway, my brother from the multiverse. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! All right, that's enough. Is that enough? Hold on. We got to get just a couple more. Is there any more? Oh, yeah, there's Gripsable. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Look. Bang! Follow one course until success. All right, that's enough. Let's get back to the you-know-where. Let's get back, bang, to the Death Star. Back to the Death Star. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so we had a great show for you today. A quickie. It's only 32 minutes long. This is a quickie for my shows. It's like only half the time usually. Yeah, because usually there's a bunch of yap. Onboardings, there's not much yap because I don't have to explain anything because the onboarding speaks for itself. It's when we have investment vehicles and regulations and stuff where, I got to teach a little more there, right? All right, so anyways, though, Chainlink onboards ChainSwap. So y'all know how Chainlink do. Y'all know how Chainlink be. Y'all know how Chainlink get down. Y'all know about the CCIP product that Chainlink has, cross-chain interoperability platform. It's kicking ass. We read the names. Avalanche is on it. Hold on, who else? Who else was on this thing? Let me just take a quick peek to refresh my memory here. All right. One second. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Wait, where is it? One second. All right. Ethereum, Arbitrum, Polygon, Avalanche, Optimism, and Base use it. So, bang! I mean, the onboardings are robust. Those names are robust. Brand name, providers, service providers, and stuff. And so that's how it goes. You know what I mean? You need some data. You want to cross-chain talk? It's Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink to the rescue. And so Chainlink hodlers, again, don't be afraid to accumulate. And I'll leave it at that. Look, bang, Chainlink hodlers. All right. And then IOTA hodlers. Well, I got the same talk for you. IOTA is going to help out the EU and the UK do trade, right? The UK left the EU. All right, so now you got to deal with all this bureaucracy. Well, what IOTA is doing is they're helping get rid of that bureaucracy, and so that shipments are moved quickly, easily, efficiently, without too much hassle. Basically, is all that is, right? Without too much hassle, not too much paperwork and rigmarole and bullshit, right? So, again, this is a government contract, so this is between the EU and the United Kingdom. Was it government? Yeah, it was government. Yeah. And so government contracts are the best because, well, they never go away. And so IOTA hodlers, like I just told the Chainlink people, don't be afraid to accumulate. Bang! Just my opinion, not financial advice. And finally, 21 Shares files for a Solana ETF. And so, okay, so we have another ETF filing. Oh, something's on my finger. We have an ETF filing, and again, you guys know the whole process. The SEC takes 90 days to answer, then another 90 days for this and that. And so we'll see if it works. We need more and more altcoin. Well, first of all, forget the word. Well, in America, so, all right, let me slow down. In the European Union, there are multiple altcoin ETFs already. Like already, we read about them on the German stock exchange and stuff. Here in America, we can't hope for that yet. But we can hope that this ETF filing gets approved, because if they prove this ETF filing, well, the floodgates are open, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum are commodities. I've told you this before. The rest of these things, I don't think they're commodities. I think they're securities. I know they're securities, but whatever you want to think. But if the SEC approves this, well, then they can't deny others. And so this could open the floodgates. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't get too, don't get your hopes up too much. Like, let's just, the Ethereum one sounds like that's a real thing, because Ethereum is a commodity. That's for sure. As far as Solana, VeChain, and all these others, we'll see about that. And so on that note, let's shill it and kill it. Bye. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. Press the bell and the thumbs up, and you'll get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Bang, my name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang, and I love talking crypto. Bang, this is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you all next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video there and get your mind right, and I'll see you all next time. My name is Shomari Clarke. Look, always watching our money, and mostly important, and luckily for you, most importantly, I am always on duty. Shomari Clarke, love you guys. Bang, see you next time. Yes. Over and out.